Think back to your high school chemistry class. What do you remember most clearly? Chances are it was a fun lab demo.
Laboratory experience is crucial to gaining an understanding of chemical processes as well as keeping students engaged. But most students don't have the opportunities to do these hands-on activities until later in high school. Middle school students rarely get the chance to interact with chemicals hands-on.
So in the high school laboratory, you find a lot of equipment and materials and chemicals that aren't available in the middle school. The typical budget for high school laboratories around $30,000. And a lot of that's spent on chemicals that are consumed and disposed of in the waste bucket. Students entering into the laboratory have to be very conscious of safety features, and so it's very different than in the middle school setting.
We wanted to create a way for younger students, as well as students in underfunded school districts, to get hands-on experience in a whole new way. Introducing Tactillium, a virtual chemistry lab for mobile platforms, which will allow students to simulate chemical reactions in a virtual environment.
To prove that this idea is plausible, we actually created a working prototype of the app. Here's how we did it.
We utilized a free 3D game engine called Unity 3D to construct a 3D lab environment. This software is free, supports standard programming languages, and allows apps to be published to multiple platforms such as Android, iOS, PC, Mac, and Linux.
The app incorporates a variety of chemistry principles that allow for the generation of reactions from a chemical database. It allows for the integration of modern technology into classrooms everywhere, exposing students to the growing field of simulated science.
We utilized our knowledge of stoichiometry to create the framework for simulating reactions, and math to design the quantitative calculator portion of the app, which outputs relevant numerical data pertaining to the reaction being performed.
The app draws from a database which contains the equations for basic reactions, as well as the visual result of that reaction. This method makes the app very scalable. It's easy to update the app's functionality in the future to support more complicated reactions, as well as additional chemicals.
The benefits of using a mobile application include accessibility, safety, and ease of use. Although there are existing mobile app solutions, they all fall short in one way or another. They're either too difficult to use or limited in their scope. Our app solves this problem by providing a school-friendly environment that allows students to perform a nearly infinite number of chemical reactions to enhance their learning experience.
In this example, a student selects copper and silver nitrate from the chemical cabinet and combines them in water. The reaction is then completed and the products of the reaction emerge, in this case, silver and copper nitrate, turning the solution slightly blue. The app can also simulate flame tests, which are used to determine the identity of compounds. Here, a copper compound burns green when held over a Bunsen burner. If we are selected to continue, we would like to take our app out of the prototype stage and create a full-fledged solution for bringing hands-on chemistry to all students. We will work on expanding the scope of the app so that it encompasses a wider range of reactions.
Oh, and don't forget those safety goggles.